Fairy Tale Christmas is an animated film from 2005. This is directed by Tim Tyler, written by Jeff Martel. And honestly, it's not too bad. It's got quite a low rating on IMDb. It's currently 2.5 out of 10 across 260 reviews and ratings. So it's not the biggest pool of reviews and ratings, but honestly, I feel like that rating is a little bit harsh because the narrative develops quite well. I was genuinely interested to find out what would happen, and the voice acting is absolutely fine. The animation quality is a little rough around the edges. It's not the most pleasing, it's not the easiest on the eye, but by no means is it the worst I've ever seen. It is definitely watchable. And it's about this young princess, and she is kidnapped because the king's viceroy wants to become king, and he has this plan to make it happen. Part of that plan involves getting rid of the princess, and her father, of course, would go off looking for the princess, leaving the viceroy in the kingdom. And well, I won't say whether his plan works or not, but most of the film is from the perspective of the princess when she grows up, and she has this feeling that something's not right, and she has this dream that she's a princess. And of course, lots of people dream they're princesses, but she feels it more deeply. And she begins to wonder, could she possibly be a princess? Will she actually get home, and will she be reunited with her father? I won't say any more than that about the specifics of the narrative. What I will say is I didn't like the fact that the bird talked. I know what they were going for, this kind of enchanted forest fairy tale theme, but there was something about having talking animals that I just didn't love with this. It just felt unnecessary, and I think it would have been better if the animals, particularly this bird, beautiful bird, I think they could have been involved in the story but without speaking. And that's nothing against the voice acting. I just feel like it kind of felt a little bit gimmicky almost, and kind of took away from what was otherwise a pretty decent narrative. I just didn't like the bird speaking at all. But the bird could have still been in it. It could have still understood what this princess, Princess Angela, was saying to it. It didn't need to talk. I don't know, maybe that's just me that's got a problem with that, and it's not really a big problem, but it is something that I didn't like. But the rest of it, it was okay. It flowed well. The pacing was good. The Viceroy was very clearly a nasty character, a very well written antagonist. Angela was a very likable character. She was a little sickly sweet, but that's what you expect with this kind of, well, fairy tale Christmas. With regards to the Christmas aspect, there's enough Christmas in it to be called a Christmas film. Mostly it's snow and Christmas trees, but there's enough there that it does have a pretty festive feeling. I enjoyed it. Based on the rating on IMDb, I really wasn't expecting much, but honestly, if you've got 45-ish minutes to spare and you want something that's very easy to watch, easy in terms of the narrative, as I said, the animation itself is not the most pleasant, but it's easy to follow, it's easy to be engaged with it, and as I said, I was genuinely curious to find out what would happen. I found myself becoming emotionally involved in it, so it actually has quite a lot to offer. I didn't mind it. If you're looking for a festive themed fairy story, then A Fairy Tale Christmas is not a bad one to go with. I probably won't ever watch it again, but watching it once, I actually quite enjoyed it.